soon.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I think that what you're doing is beautiful. And
Yeah, I do what I can, try my best. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what you do. And you should be proud of it. I love that you joined us because you're the perfect model, the perfect example of what this whole vibe is about.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed that I got to meet you today and get to know you a little bit more. What's your handle on Instagram that people go check out what you're doing?
My Instagram handle is at B44.
B44.
B-F-O-R-T-Y number 4 underscore.
Alright, B-F-O-R-T-Y.
Number 4.
Number 4. No underscore, all in one word.
Yeah.
Alright, so go check out my boy.
My Facebook is Kareem Bratway. Spelled Kareem Bratwait.